Are you comfortable?
I'm very comfortable.
Sweet.
Are you comfortable?
I'm feeling a little like stiff.
Stiff?
Just kidding. No, I'm sitting up like I'm a first grader. Like,
Massages for the afternoon.
yeah.
After this.
Hi everyone, welcome to the very first mini-sode of the BAM Creative Show. That is a mouthful, but anyway. My name is Jess, and sitting to my left
Is Morgan.
Hi Morgan, how are you going?
I'm good today. Normally I'm in front of the camera, behind the camera,
Yeah.
not in front of it. So.
You have actually been in front of the camera a few times before.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, but now this is a Morgan and Jess show where we specifically focus on tips that you can use to create your own website, improve your website, and also your digital marketing as well. So if you have any feedback for us or questions, we'd love to hear from you. And you can email actually even me directly, which is jessica@bam.com.au, or even Morgan if you want.
Yeah, or me.
Which is just
I've
Morgan.
got Morgan at bam.com.au.
Very original. Today we're going to be talking about how to create the perfect homepage. Now this is something that I've seen a lot of in my, I don't know how many years I've been a web designer, but for a long time. And so over that long time I've amassed a bit of experience.
Worlds of knowledge.
Yeah. I might even be wrong, I don't know. But I wanted to share with you how to create or even update your own homepage if you've got a website right now and it needs a little bit of fixing up or sprucing up. And the reason why we focus so much on the homepage is basically because of the fact that it's the first point of entry and introduction of your business or your services to website audiences. So it's incredibly important. And the other thing too is that people will usually leave your homepage straight away if you don't answer their questions, which can actually be quite bad for SEO, which we can talk about a little bit later on.
Down the road.
Yeah. Damn, I turned my speaker off. Technical difficulties already, but that's cool. All right, we're doing this. So number one, I know. Almost perfection, but we didn't get there, whatever. Striving for perfection, you will always fail. Number one, never ask for the sale straight out of the gate. And this is something that's really common. A lot of our clients will just want to fill up their header slider bit with a bit of a, buy our stuff now. It's a little bit too full on. People need to get to know you first. Think of it like a first date.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It's like it's a little bit talking more about who you are, which really leads into number two, which is
Communicate your unique selling proposition.
Yep.
So really, your unique selling proposition is what it is that differentiates you from your competitors and why your ideal customer should pick you over them. So that needs to be communicated very, very clearly on your homepage, or else you're going to lose all the effect of what you're trying to do, I guess.
Yeah, exactly right. And it's all about, what sets you apart from your competitors, what makes you different from everybody else, what is it that, because ultimately people buy from you, business. I mean, because they like you. So
yeah. And if they don't know why they should buy from you, then why should they buy from you?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Exactly right. You can also incorporate your unique selling proposition throughout your homepage in content such as like a case study or even client testimonials. And having a video client testimonial is really awesome because it connects on that human level. You can hear people, their voice and see them talking and know that they're real people and they're not just like fake testimonials, which we've seen a lot. Number three is use relevant keywords. This is a super common issue mistake that we see a lot. People come through our door, they want a new website, and one of our jobs is we have to be able to understand your industry, your business, your products, and a lot of things that our clients will say is they talk in acronyms or they talk using industry jargon and things like that. Like even when we talk sometimes to our clients about industry jargon, they're like confused. So imagine like that's exactly what your audience hears when you're talking jargon to them. And the other thing is they're not searching for your jargon. They're searching for really basic terms that you might not use. So you really have to understand, first of all, what is it that your audience is looking for? And then actually try and find the exact terms that they're trying to enter into Google to find you. So you can do that in a couple of ways. One is you can just actually look at what your competitors are doing because they may have already answered that question for you in trying to find, like, you may as well.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, may as well take what they've done, all their hard work, and build your own list. And you can even expand upon that list by using really simple and free tools. You can use Google, I think it's Suggest.
That, or even isn't it Google Analytics you can use, Search Console, Google Search Console you can use. I think even there's Keyword Finder. I think there's multiple tools that you can use that are free, but then you've obviously got the paid ones as well, which obviously give you more in-depth insight.
And for us, like, I wouldn't personally recommend a paid keyword tool unless you're like fully in control of your SEO keywords and you're doing everything. Otherwise, there's heaps of free tools, and the free tools are totally fine.
Google's got your back.
Google does have your back because they want you to use Google.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, because it makes
works.
them money and it works really well. And number 4
is don't just talk about yourself. So the emphasis here is that you've got to communicate to your audience about what you can do for them and not brag about how amazing you are to your audience, because you just come across as, I guess, well, to me, you just come across as a show off.
Yeah.
And no one likes to show off.
Yep.
So by just clearly defining and explaining what you can do for them, and again combining that with your USP, will create a more powerful message to them for them to actually do business with you. So that's pretty much the gist of that.
Yeah, a really good example is even like, say, if you have a pest control business, for example, rather than just talking about, we're a pest control business, we service these areas, which is really common. You'd actually want to figure out, okay, what is my audience's primary concern? And a lot of primary concern is it's residential, it's parents concerned for their kids, more about like using non-chemical techniques. So your content may be about, we'll keep your family safe. We'll look, your family's health first, because that is a problem that a lot of clients will have with engaging a pest control company. So they want to feel at ease by choosing you because you're already taking them to account, possibly solving the issue. So that's a really important one. And number 5.
Finally, prompt your audience into action. So this is where you actually get to ask them to do what it is that you'd like them to do. So they can use, I think one of the cool things is with prompting them into action, like homepages acts as like a landing page, right? So it's really, you want to mainly put your main products on the homepage. You want to get them to contact you. You want to get them to either sign up to a newsletter, or most importantly, if they want to read more about the services that you offer, to actually go further into your website and read those that information. And you want to make sure that your contact details are always accessible, so they're in the top right, which is a really common place for them to be. Or if you've got multiple ways of contacting you, which sometimes can happen, you want to just use the primary method of contact. You don't want to have like everything, because then people are like, well, how do I contact you? So did you want to add anything for that one? No, that's it.
That's it. I mean, that's pretty much the episode. So super quick, to the point. We're going to have the show notes up on our website, so you can have a look. We'll have links to everything we mentioned today, even the tools, and a little bit more in-depth explanation into what we've talked about today. But like I said, if you have any feedback, you can email me, jessica@bam.com.au, or Morgan if you want to compliment on his awesome shirt. Thanks so much for watching and listening. See ya.
Bye.